changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. In the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. In the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. In the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Girl, you're making it hard for me. Girl, you're making it hard for me. Girl, you're making it hard for me.
Hey, what's up, guys? How's everybody doing tonight, this morning, whatever it is for you out there in internet land? We are back with another episode of Diablo 4. Barbarian build today, spin to win, all the way. We got our patch. The patch hit about, I don't know, 13 hours ago, somewhere in there. So we're going to hop in and play some. Gonna be doing some gearing up today. Probably pits. I need some new weapons, I think, and I need a bunch of gear. So I need to replace these. In fact, we need to replace everything that doesn't have, well, almost everything that doesn't have an apex. I don't know why I'm still wearing yens, but yeah, these are bad.
Magic in a bottle.
Oh, and I guess they broke the holy bolts, so they're not working right now. I don't know why. We'll do 101s. A little bit. Get nice and warmed up. 101. Plus, I hear anything over 101 is bugged right now. I don't know if that's true, but I'm not gonna waste my time. I guess we'll run those. I don't know what to run. That weapon is ugly. We gotta change that. Where'd he go? Dude. Well, I'm not... Alright, I need more crit damage, I think. I mean, it's handling them alright, but... I see a lot of vulnerable stuff going on. I really need to get better weapons. And boots. I still don't have the right fucking boots on. I kind of like Yens though, to be honest with you. They probably saved my life with the damage reduction. I don't even know what this is ticking at. I should probably go to a test dummy and find out. And it's taking, I don't know, that's got to be more than 2 minutes. I didn't time it, but it feels like it's been over maybe 4 minutes? I don't know. It's definitely not under 2 minutes. Or it didn't feel that way. And they say that it should be under 2 minutes, but I don't care because I need to get these mats. So I still haven't leveled up my Ubers all the way. I guess the Elden Ring DLC comes out tomorrow or today. Everybody's talking about it. I never even played the fucking game, so I don't know if I want to try it or not. Everybody talks like it's the best game ever made, but they said that about The Witcher, and I really didn't like. I mean, The Witcher was okay, I guess. The thing with The Witcher is, I couldn't get into the story for some reason. I don't know why. It kept like putting me to sleep, and then I wouldn't even want to play. But The Witcher is a beautiful looking game, that's for sure. I guess today's patch stopped some people from logging in, and there's been quite a few issues with it. Surprise, surprise. Yeah. I was watching somebody play the Druid. Didn't look like, didn't look that great. Druid still remains the worst class, I think, this season. Maybe he'll get some love next season. Next season I'll just be playing one class though. This season, man, I did so much crap. I didn't focus in on one build at all. It was like all over the place. If I just would have focused on one build, I would be able to stomp everything. I wasted a lot of resources and time.
Not while I'm in town.
Oh, fuck. Son of a bitch. Get off my screen.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm so used to pressing the damn button. Never mind, you guys have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh, jeez. was gonna make a flay barb, but I don't think so. That's what everybody's gonna be making right now. I'm just gonna work on my whirlwind barb. I'm having fun with it, so I don't need to stay in the meta all the time. I'm sure it'll be crushing some serious levels, though. Went the wrong fucking way, man. Bramble. This guy's a pain in the butt. Usually. Him and Sharpshooter are the worst two bosses you can get. Looks like we got Lilith in here now too, to make it more fun. Die. Holy crap. Jeez. Alright. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a nice evening or morning, whatever it is for you. Get some of this gear leveled up and hopefully crush some of our enemies.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
Mm.
Equitable transaction.
Whoops, what was that?
Fine indeed.
Doesn't look like we're getting any good gear from this. I just heard thunder. I think there's supposed to be a big storm coming through. And then it's like 80 degrees out at 3 o'clock in the morning. 85 degrees. It's fucking hot. It was 95 degrees today. Fahrenheit, if you're from the UK or whatever. We don't do Celsius. I don't think it's cold in here anymore. Might as well take that off. Damage over time? No, we don't need that crap. Yeah, I don't like the all stats on this. I should re-roll this. Thing is, it costs so damn much to re-roll it, and I've already got it up to tier 3. Almost don't want to touch it at this point. I would like to get +5 heavy-handed up, though.
More there than I thought.
Everything's 150, man. I take that back. And these I shouldn't even be using. Nor that. Let's see what kind of weapons I can dig up. Maybe we can get a better weapons going here. So critical strike damage, I think, is the most important on this. So we can go take a look. Yeah, neither of these have critical strike on it. Where is critical strike listed on this? Okay. I need something with a GA, critical strike GA on it. Like that, except for that says intelligence and it should say strength or chance. That's too low. Fucking Necro seems to get a lot of critical strike weapons. I mean, that's alright, I guess. This is a maybe. Vulnerable damage. If it had critical strike on it, I would probably Take that one. Another thing is this doesn't have critical strike on it either. Oh, it does. Never mind. I did put crits. Yeah. Never mind. It's got heavy-handed on it. It's a nice one, but it's could be better. The 5 to heavy-handed is definitely nice. That's a multiplier of our damage, so we want to have that as high as possible. Well, here's one. So we have one critical strike. One good one. But concerning me is we'd be losing over 1,000 maximum life. We could look on other our alts real quick. I kind of like that one. I would much rather have a 2GA though. At least a 2GA. What? What's this? 41% critical strike damage? Oh. Yeah, that's kind of low. Three to Warcry? Why aren't I wearing those? Oh, because I got the yens. Four to... Oh, yeah, I put these on, but I was dying. That's right. We could try them on again and see. how we do. So boots and swords. Oh, fucking. Probably should have done this before the stream, but oh well. You guys get to see how I gear up, I guess, or people that are new. What to look for if you're gonna do this build. No, I don't think they have. I don't think they have anything on them. Okay. So I think those boots might be good. So let's try the boots on and see if we die.
Much thanks, friend.
We're gonna move a little bit slower if we put them on though. I don't. Challenging shout. Okay, so those are our choices. We got damage, which is nice. Life on hits always nice too. Keep us alive. I'm gonna do a run and see if I die with these boots on first, and then we'll come back and do this. Fuck, I got no room for anything. All right, yeah, let's just do one more run. We'll do a few more runs and see where we sit.
My hammer sings on your return.
Wait, 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 wait. Okay. So I guess we're gonna find out if those yens were keeping us alive or not. Berserker Relentless. Okay. Isn't that supposed to be like Ghost or something? Fuck it. We'll just whatever. There we go. Let's find out. Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah, he feels slower too. Yeah, he feels a lot slower. Whoa. I mean, yens are just I don't even have a good pair of yens that I'm using. Could be a lot better. And yet they're still better than these. But I think these have unstoppable on them. I didn't look at the aspect. Oh, I did. Relentless, whatever that is. I'm not gonna look right now in the middle of battle. If we get movement speed on the masterwork, that would probably be good. What the fuck was that? Let's go see about the master working real quickly and see what we get. Hopefully it is speed.
Not while I'm in town.
Oh shit. I thought that was supposed to give me something.
Not while I'm in town. Not while I'm in town.
It's slow though. I don't even think these are rolled correctly. I gotta look as well. I think I might have bricked these. I might actually have to reset these boots because it's not on Warcry. It went to strength. Fuck. Yeah. That's an issue right there in itself. Fuck. Might switch back over just to get some mats at a quicker rate. This is slow. I feel like I'm getting more damage with these on, but it could be just because I'm moving slower that the damage is hitting harder instead of just running through them. I don't know. What the fuck? Slither, huh? Slither is very armored. Come on, my bleed's not crocking. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to reset. Shit.
I can't do that here.
2 more times and then we'll do something different. I don't think I'm gonna use those swords. I know we went and looked for them and did all that crap, but I need at least 2 GA swords. At minimum. I don't use trade websites, so I've never used it before. And I don't think I'm gonna start using it. Like everything I get in game. I've never used third-party websites for trading or any of that crap. Not even I think it's called JSP or some shit. Or in the Diablo 2 days that everybody uses now. Still uses. Never used it. Probably not even called JSP. I can't remember what it's called though. Either way, I hope that they introduce like a trading option in this game. That would be really cool. Then I wouldn't have to leave the game to like, even if I decided I wanted to do that. Because I would definitely trade in game. If there was like a auction house. I'm probably just dreaming now. I don't know how they couldn't have discussed this though when they like decided that trading was allowed. I think trading should have been allowed anyway since day one. And you should be able to trade Ubers too. I think it's kind of stupid that you can't trade Ubers. I do like the fact that you can't trade the weapon though after you mastercraft it or you do something to the weapon, because that makes it so people can't just buy power, you know what I mean, or trade. I mean, you can to an extent, and I like that. I think that's kind of cool. Wow, I killed Bramble a lot faster this time. Could it be the boots? I don't know. Probably was. Full. Alright. Maybe we'll just quit right there. So we're not getting any good gear this way. We could do some tormented bosses. I'm not sure how much mats I have, but we could do some torment Duriels, maybe? Possibly? Depending on how many mats I have. Anybody want to match any mats with me? Let me know in chat, and I'll invite you to the game. Otherwise, I'll just solo it. Or see if I'll see if one of my clanmates wants to match with me. See, there's a 1 GA there, but it's a 1 GA. That's the problem. Yeah, this is no good. Also, another thing is I haven't leveled up. I haven't leveled this up, and I need to get this leveled up to get to 10%, right? So I need a two-handed axe. Is that what that? Am I supposed to level all these? See, I never really gave a shit about Barbarian, really. Because, I don't know, I just never really played Barbarian. Except for Season 1, and when they fucking nerfed him to hell. And then I was like, you know, why even bother? So I'm playing with a disadvantage with that, too. Because it says right here... So we need to get a two-handed axe and go beat the shit out of stuff. This is fucking hilarious. How is that a fucking axe? That means I won't have my grandfather on either. Ugh. Okay, which one does most? Oh, this is nasty that I have to do that. I don't want to do that. How do I select the other one? S button maybe? Auto select. This is not gonna work, but we're gonna do it anyway. We'll just walk around Hell Tides and hit shit, I guess. What level are we on? 4? Oh, this won't take long at all. Okay. 10% increased. Mission accomplished. So I don't need to do those, do I? Pole arm and two-handed sword. Maybe we should just do it to be safe. Anyways. Yeah, I probably need, because of my, yeah, I do need to get them all to 10. I'm such an idiot. I just noticed that. I seen somebody like looking at it and I was like, wait a minute. I don't think I've done that. How did she not die? Did it go to 10? Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I need to do the pole arm now. Do I fucking even have a pole arm? That's the question. No, I don't. Are you serious? Can't believe I don't have a pole arm. Can I buy one somewhere? I'll buy a fucking pole arm.
Finest jewels in sight.
Weapons. Oh yeah, they moved it over here. That's armor, dude. Mace is a no. Mace isn't. Mace isn't a pole arm. This is kind of ridiculous.
That's the spirit. Give it a go.
Crit? What's this one have crit on it? Vulnerable damage? Who cares? Let's just go get it to 10. Alright. The basic is done. Where's my fucking sword? Oh, it's right there. Scared the shit out of me. Alright. Pain Gorgers? Those are popular. Is that for a Thorns build, I think? Can't remember what I have on my Thorns. Or maybe it's Bash. It's a for Bash builds. What's it say? Yeah, I think that's for Bash. Okay, so now that we got that silliness out of the way, I'm pretty sure I want bludgeoning on there. Right? Or do I want to be using, do I want to be using the grandfather? No. I'd be using bludgeoning. The grandfather's still being procced. Oh my god, I don't even know. I'm extra stupid tonight. I don't know what's going on, guys. My brain is fucking outer space. Although it is 4:30 in the morning, so I've had very little sleep in my defense. I guess let's go over here and get that. Maybe we'll get a 3GA weapon. Two-handed axe. 1GA though. Two-hand. I mean, 2GA. Are we gonna count more or what? Hell gives away a champ. Okay. Champion. Wow, he actually ticked me down some of my health. I didn't press Iron Skin as Y. Okay. Let's go back to town. Not really interested in doing a Helltide right now. I feel like I should have known better to have that. I should know this while playing this build. And yet I did not pay attention. Oh fuck, I think I'm gonna have to watch the video. I haven't watched the whole video. I just watched the beginning of this video, but he probably talks about it. Let's take a look at it.
All the fellow spin to win enjoyers, the whirlwind barb, at least with some variations, is insane for the season. For any like speed farm or farming content, this is the build to play. I'm in the game here right now with my character, and I actually managed to hit the 85 all-res cap. I managed to hit some pretty crazy notes here with my barb now. I've been maxed
5,000?
since my last video where I was just giving you an overview, and today is finally time to go into all the in-depth stuff about the whirlwind
He's got
spin
like
to win Barbarian.
$500 billion gear on probably.
Rather long video again, and this is one of the best builds to do any speed farming in the game. I actually managed to beat tiers 95 to 100 in about 90 seconds here with the whirlwind barb, completely going crazy with a spin to win and the elixir of holy bolts, but also with Turiel's might. But a disclaimer before we get started, guys, this is a end game guide. This is not a beginner guide. If you want a beginner character, but you just need to understand, guys, you need Uber Uniques for this build. There is one variant here, which is the minimum Uber Uniques to get and play this build efficiently. You need a grandfather because this is a whirlwind bleed version, and the bleed is scaling your damage, else you have no damage if you don't have this. You need a grandfather, and I also strongly recommend you have a Shaco. If you don't have a Starter Sky Ring or you don't have Turiel's Might, there are options like the Rage of Haragas and the Edgemaster we will get into. but this is really an end game build. If you are beginning or starting out the season, you want to be playing Bash Bub. The build for Bash is also good, and also if you have it, on top of this, you're also scaling your Dust Devil. So we're using the Devilish Aspect Ripping to inflict crazy bleeds. It's like it spawns arrows. So while we are healthy, we are spawning arrows, and this one allows us to go pretty insane with all our arrows and get crazy AoE damage that we can then use Berserk Ripping to inflict crazy bleeds. And on top of this, True Smite, if you don't have it, and also if you have it, on top of this, you're also scaling your Dust Devil. So we're using the Devilish Aspect here after we generate Fury. And we generate a lot of Fury because we get 10 Fury per kill multiplied by all our resource generation. And we also have a bunch of ways here to generate Fury. It's this buff here. So you guys can see here, it's just releasing Twisters every time I do stuff. And this Twister does direct damage that is then also scaled with Berserk Ripping and some pretty insane values here. Our crit chance and our crit damage with Gushing Wounds, this is the main principle of the build, is a multiplier X for all our damage. So we're getting 5,000 times 140% and then times 0.83 times your crit chance as a multiplier to all the bleeds. And this is like based on our direct damage with Berserk Ripping. Aspects that we scale with this one as a multiplier can also crit. So we are getting more direct damage with the crit, and we're getting more bleed damage with the crit as well, thanks to the craziness of how Gushing Wounds works. And that is basically the main principle of the build. And you just have infinite AoE damage whenever any low dungeons we can do, usually in a group, but I'm showing it here solo. And so yeah, let's go. So basically we just keep up all our stuff. You can even unlock this, whatever you want, and we basically just keep going through this dungeon. And you see everything dies. Like, I don't even need to do much. See, we go. Oh, no, don't take Conduit. It's usually a trap because it nerfs your character. And we are just going here. We are running at the speed of light, and we're just blasting, and everything dies. And ideally, we find a Greed Shrine, and we kill a bunch of goblins. But you guys can see here, like, I don't have to do much. Like, everything just automatically triggers, basically.
Is he holding the grandfather?
Spin once or twice, and the chain reaction starts going.
I could have changed the.
You guys can see when I don't hold down. Again, that's the main principle of the build. Like, we just run around and we just tap Whirlwind and keep all our buffs up. You can put this on the numlock trick, or you can just, like, you know, just spam this all the time. Ideally, you want to activate them when there's monsters. Whenever we shout, and we shout all the time because we also have bolt. Again, this also farms, and I'm going to show you some more footage here. This also farms the high tier, so we're doing this here in a 90. Two of the Uber Uniques. You can play Rage of Haragas instead of 2 rails. You can play Edgemaster. It's just extremely fast. It has basically in 3 minutes to kill it is not worth it because the materials only go up by 5. So you get, like, instead of 59, you get like 63 materials. But you want to be really doing it very fast. And you see, this is the worst boss, like, when you're farming Greater Rift. Okay, so right now I'm in the setup for speeds, so RNG, but you just want. So we are rocking Harlequin's Crest here. Cooldown Masterwork is the play. We are rocking Turel's Might. Maximum Resistances is the play. We can actually reach some pretty insane amounts of damage reductions because our health pool is not the craziest anymore.
Holy
We're
shit.
using this one to get insane toughness. Obviously, one armor cap as well. We'll talk about the rest in a second a bit more. Then we are using the, and this one is really important, Lucky Hit to keep Berserking. Like, Whirlwind is a core skill. This is how we keep up our Berserking. It can be a little bit RNG, but you just want really, really high crit chance because then you're getting 4 seconds of Berserking. And yeah, right now my crit chance, I could still get a bit higher because I didn't masterwork it fully. But you want to be aiming around, like, I mean, 60% crit chance should be the minimum. And ideally you...
Well, his is way higher. He had 5,000. My chance is way low. I need weapons badly. Okay.
You have like 80% like I do here. But again, depending a bit on what you're looking for. And then crit damage is good. Like if you don't have 5k, that's fine. If you have like, you know, 3k crit damage, you go for 3,000 crit damage, and then you're going for about 300 vulnerable damage, a 10-to-1 ratio. So next here is minimum, and
Yeah, it's 440. But then he's got... Maybe I should switch off some of my sapphire for emeralds.
ideally you have like 80% like I do here. But again, depending a bit on what you're looking for. And then crit damage is good. Like if you don't have 5k, that's fine. If you have like 3k crit damage, you go for 3000 crit damage, and then you're going for about 300 vulnerable damage, a 10-to-1 ratio. So next here is the gloves here. This is berserking damage here. Also, we use crowd control duration because it increases our challenging shout taunt time, and the taunt time also increases our damage reduction. So really important here, the crowd control duration. Then we're using the Iron Warrior. This one makes us unstoppable whenever we use Iron Skin. It also procs the Ghost Walker. This allows us
Ghost
to
Walker.
move
See,
a
guys?
permanent,
Hold on. But he doesn't have that on the builds. He doesn't have that on the build though.
full movement speed, even when we are spinning, because we are getting 30% from here. We are always unstoppable, and even 4 seconds after, and we can also move freely through the enemies. So we need more than 200% movement speed because our whirlwind slows us down. And I'll show this to you real quick here when I go and just spin in the open world. Whenever you spin with your whirlwind, there's a downside, and it's going to slow down your character. So you want to have more, I believe it's 20, and basically like most of your damage just comes from your bleeds. Whirlwind 4, because we have the X in the technique slot here. This one gives us a 1.1x against vulnerable targets. And we also get, because we're using a 200 weapon, we're getting 20% of the base inflicted as bleed. And whenever we kill an enemy, which is in speedruns going to happen all the time, we get a 1.3x damage multiplier to all of our bleeding damage. And basically, like most of your damage just comes from your bleeds. Then we are rocking a Starless Sky Ring. This one is really good for resource cost reduction. It also gives you a 1.4x multiplier for your direct damage and also for your bleeds. So that's pretty insane. Then we rock Bolt's Chieftain here for the cooldown on the Whirlwind 4. Because we have the X in the technique slot here. This one gives us a 1.1x against vulnerable targets. And we also get, because we're using a 200 weapon, we're getting 20% of the base inflicted as bleed. And whenever we kill an enemy, which is in speedruns going to happen all the time, we get a 1.3x damage multiplier to all of our bleeding damage. And basically, like most of your damage just comes from your bleeds. Then we are rocking a Starless Sky Ring. This one is really good for resource cost reduction. It also gives you a 1.4x multiplier for your direct damage and also for your bleeds. So that's pretty insane. Plus the sword. Then skill tree here. I opened 1,000 of them yesterday, and we actually got some pretty good loot, so definitely worth farming this. And that is pretty much the setup, my friends. All my items right here. We already went over the stats. This is like my current stuff here. Expertise is X plus the sword. Then skill tree here looks like this at the moment. So 1 point in whirlwind is enough. It only enables your stuff. You can have pressure point if you want, or you can have the thorns, whatever you prefer. But we're going to go into the planner here in a second. We have imposing presence. We have vigor here. We have rallying cry, and this time we don't want to take the fortify because we want to generate more fury for more devilish procs. And we also obviously need fury just to spin all the time, right? Helps a lot. Then we have the iron skin here with the tactical iron skin. This one just gives us an insane uptime on Tyral Smite. It also gives us the damage. And because I get a lot of questions where people just...
Okay, well. Yeah. That was Rob2628 if you want to give him a like and follow, or, check him out. He's pretty much knows everything about barbarians. Okay.
Starting soon.
So we need to find 2 GA weapons that are worthy. To do that, we probably need to go and farm Helltides. Let's see here. Only 12 minutes left of the Helltide. Ugh, fuck.
I'm low on
I'm in a lot of pain tonight, guys. I'm not sure how much longer I can stay on, actually. I'm in like... Feels like somebody's sticking knives into my legs right now. Which I hate to say, because I'd love to stay on and play Diablo. But unfortunately my health is not allowing me to do that without getting sedated on some heavy drugs. I don't know why it blinks like that, that color. Never used to do that. It shouldn't be loading slow like that. I have the fastest SSD on the market. So I don't know what the fuck that's about. Unless I got some kind of virus going on.
Much thanks, friend. Equitable transaction.
Oh, fuck. If you come over here, there's like a buff. I don't know what it does. You click it and it does something. Yeah, I don't know what that does. Does something though. Well, you got 5 minutes, so you know, if you want to fast forward to the boss fight and you're watching on YouTube, whatever, go right ahead, or grab a drink, kick back with me, whatever. Elden Ring maybe tomorrow, I don't know. Most likely not unless there's some kind of sale or something that's worth getting. I know that it's like everybody says it's the best game ever made. Well, a lot of people say that it's one of the best games. I looked at it, it didn't, the graphics are nice, but the best? I don't know. I mean, for me, the best game ever made was Diablo 2, and then Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2 had an amazing story. If you get a chance to play the campaign, I highly, highly, highly recommend that game. Best story game I've played in over 10 years. Rockstar has always been good with storytell games. I mean, you have Vice City, amazing game, storytelling. San Andreas was an amazing story. I mean, yeah. And I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 is just out of this world. Really good. Can't wait to see Grand Theft Auto 6. If I don't fucking quit smoking this shit, I'm not gonna see Grand Theft Auto 6. I'll put this shit out. Stupid habit. Filthy, dirty, nasty habit, expensive. Deadly. My throat hurts from fucking smoking too. You guys ever have pomegranate juice? Pomegranate juice is one of the healthiest juices on the planet. It's very good. Good for you. I drank this shit when I was on COVID. It helped. Definitely. Good for cleansing too. My legs hurt so bad right now. Fuck. I don't know if I'm supposed to be using bludgeoning or slashing. Slashing arsenal. Is axe slash? Yeah. I think I'm supposed to be using slashing, aren't I? So fucking confused. I feel like I'm not supposed to be, but the more I look at that, the more I think I am. If you know, leave it in the comments. Oh, that was nice. That took about all of 2 seconds, as usual. I guess it probably doesn't matter, right? Some people use dual wield on Whirlwind. While using slashing weapon, Whirlwind also inflicts 40% of a base damage as bleeding damage. So I should be using slashing. Are you fucking serious? But it does less damage. Right? It does less damage than I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna call it here, guys. Thank you all for checking out the stream. I know it's kind of short tonight. I just didn't take my my jungle fucking kratom leaf pain pill crap because America doesn't give people pain pills that need it. They only give junkies pain pills. So I'm forced to take that shit, and it's deadly. So I try not to take it too often. And tonight I decided not to take it. So we are gonna cut it a little bit short, but I will be back tomorrow afternoon, as long as my health allows it, for more of Diablo and maybe Elden Ring. I don't know. I have no idea. But I appreciate each and every one of you, especially if you made it all the way this long into the video. If you're watching on YouTube, anyways, or Twitch VOD. Twitch VOD deletes the VODs. I don't know why they delete the VODs. It's like Amazon doesn't have enough money to keep my fucking VOD on. Anyways, I digress. Thank you again, everybody, and have a safe and happy night, day, whatever it is for you. Stay safe out there. It's a crazy world, and always watch your back. Good night.
Oh, the screen is dark, honey. It's dark 'cause war lyrics gone. One day I'll find another streamer, darling. One who'll play till the break of dawn. You know I'm torn up, honey. I'm torn from that digital spell. My eyes are dry, oh, so dry, sweetheart. From watching the night when war lyric fell, I'll pour me a drink just to ease the pain. Raise a toast to the ghost of that online rain. The chat's gone quiet, it's so quiet, baby. No emotes fly where we once raised hell.